Hello all, Nick Calabro here, and I just want to make a quick little video here kind of recapping what happened at the real estate marketing cocktail party last night. That was November 19th, 2018. The topic for the event was how you can generate more leads using your real estate website, kind of what to include in it, and really how to go about that whole process. So I was writing up the kind of post here, show notes, and adding links and everything, kind of putting together the video from the event and whatnot in a post here on the site. And I just kind of wanted to make a video about it because some of the stuff translates a little better when I guess it's being spoken, right? I mean, we all understand that. So kind of the main point that I really wanted to drive home in this post, I'm literally writing it right now, is that so much of this stuff, so much of the kind of properties that you need for, not physical properties, but the properties that you need on your online presence, including a website, Facebook page, Pinterest even, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, all these different things. So much of that stuff can be done by you and you alone. You don't have to spend $5,000 a month to an agency, okay, to spin up a website for you and charge you, all this money for things that they're just copying and pasting from other sites anyway. Okay, so ultimately, I see time and time again that people are using these kind of canned sites and canned blog posts and canned links and whatnot that they're getting posted on social media. And honestly, sometimes it even hurts you, right? Because if you're posting the same kind of blog content that somebody else posted, search engines are going to look at that and say, what the heck is going on here? This is basically just plagiarized material, right? We're not going to give you any web juice for that, right? Because you don't really deserve it. It's not your content. This actually got brought up. Jeff asked a great question yesterday about how you can kind of refer to other people's content and maybe even hijack it. There are ways to do it, right? But ultimately, the best way to do it is to just write your own content. When you're doing that, you're being authentic. Okay, everything's your own. You don't have anyone coming at you saying that you're stealing my blog posts and everything else. So that's kind of the way to go about it. The other thing that really stuck out from yesterday's event was Heather asked, or she didn't really ask, but she kind of just mentioned how all of the younger real estate professionals, agents, lenders, what have you, are doing really, really well because they're so good at social media, right? So if you're like a 25, 20, mid-something, whatever real estate agent, and you're constantly posting Snapchats, Instagram videos, okay, whatnot on new properties that you're listing, with new clients that you're working with, just sold, like nice pictures of the family and whatnot, those perform super well, right? Because people love people. Everyone wants to see more people. So when things like that are being posted, okay, people are gonna gravitate toward them because they feel like they know them already. Okay, they're not just reaching out to some random real estate agent, they're reaching out to someone that they follow online. And when you can accomplish that, that's how you're gonna generate not only more leads, but quality leads, okay? Because you're not just buying random names off a list. Okay, these are people that are following you, these are basically becoming your fans, okay? And when you cultivate that kind of community and you build that up, that's when forget about the real estate website, that's when your entire real estate business will flourish, okay? The website, sure, is going to do great because of all of it as well, but your entire business is going to flourish because you're implementing all these things very properly. So a couple other things that we talked about, I mean, the main 3 points that we discussed at the meetup was that you want a visually stunning website, okay, and that does go into having photos of you, videos of you, stuff like that, your SEO and blog, okay, so we kind of talked about that when Jeff asked about how you can use other people's blog posts and whatnot, and how you can kind of repurpose other blog content and then link it out, and then how you can benefit from other people linking to you, and then how you can benefit from linking to other people. And then finally, lead forms and funnels. So that's kind of a little bit more technical thing, right? Because you want to captivate people on your website. You want them to be continuing on your website. You want them to kind of be clicking around, staying on there for a little while. You want them to, have a cup of tea, take their jacket off and whatnot. And then you want to put them in a funnel, essentially. The way you do that is by first getting them there, okay, generating that traffic, and then putting them through some type of kind of infrastructure that you built out. What's the first touch of the funnel? Maybe it's a blog post. What's the second touch of the funnel? Maybe it's a video. And then finally, are you asking for their information? Okay, maybe your funnel even includes multiple lead forms. Okay, so maybe your first touch is going to be, what's your email address, right? Then after that, you can basically upsell them. You're not doing any transactions, but the next step in that process can be, okay, cool. So we have your email. Now, do you want to give us your address if you're trying to sell your home, or where you're trying to buy, whatever that might be? So essentially, you're not overwhelming anybody with this huge lead form. You're not asking for social security numbers, right? If you're a mortgage lender, this is especially a problem. But instead, you're kind of just easing them into it. You're creating that funnel. You're still getting your leads, okay? No matter what, you're going to get a lead, because if they just have to put in their name and email, you're going to get a lot more leads that way, okay? The problem is when we ask for these kind of more esoteric and personal questions that people just don't want to fill out these forms. So when you're doing it properly and when you're doing it well and your funnels are kind of top notch, you're going to notice a lot more conversions in your entire lead generating platform. And that platform is your website. That better be visually stunning, and that better have really great SEO, because that's how you're going to get traffic to the website ultimately. So bottom line, I'm Nick Calabro. Please join us at the Real Estate Marketing Cocktail Party. Right now they're being held every Monday at the Boiler Room in Garfield, New Jersey. They're really nice. We have some drinks. We talk about marketing, online lead generation, not only online, but also traditional marketing as well, how you can kind of incorporate direct mailers into your marketing strategy as well. It's a really great time. And we will see you there. Again, I'm Nick Calabro. Check out the links below for more information like this and the blog post corresponding with this video and whatnot, and get to work.